Hello and welcome class 12 students. Today in this class, in this business studies class, I am going to discuss about placement and training, the two important topics from staffing chapter. So first, the topic of discussion will be placement. We have already discussed about staff selection. After an interview, after a series of proper interview, a candidate is selected for a particular job. Now, after selection, placement is very important. After selection, the next step is placement. A candidate needs to be placed on the job or on the assignment for which he is selected. Placement is a process of determining the proper and the perfect job for a candidate. A suitable candidate for a suitable job. So, a successful candidate has to be appointed and placement on the job is made on taking into account the aptitude, the interest, the knowledge, the capability, the skill of the selected candidate. A proper placement of a candidate reduces labor turnover, it reduces the absenteeism of any kind of candidate. So, placement is very important. It is a process, it demands everything made tentatively to be followed for the final placement after testing the candidate qualification and other capabilities of the alternative job. So placement of the candidate is very vital process in the procedure of selection. If an unsuitable candidate is made permanent and the organization will have to pay for this decision, they will have to suffer a huge for placing a wrong candidate into a wrong job. So proper placement of suitable candidate is very necessary for smooth functioning of in an organization. So placement means a candidate is to be fitted into a proper position for a proper assignment. And generally placement of a candidate is made after the proper job analysis, job evaluation and merit rating of the candidates. Wrong placement of a candidate will result in a lower productivity. Also maladjustment, insecurities, these type of problems are associated if placement is wrong. So proper placement is very essential. Now after placement, the next step is training. The concept of training. This is the next step of staffing after placement. Now what is training? Training means upgrading or it may be called as an upliftment. In short, we can call training as upgrading or upliftment. Training is the act of updating or improving. You can also call improving the skill and knowledge of any suitable candidate. So, what is training? Training is an act of updating or improving the knowledge and skill of the employees for performing a particular job in an effective manner. It is a systematic procedure for transferring technical know-how to an employee. It aims at increasing the perfection, increasing the ability of an employee so that he can work efficiently, he can put his 100%. A backdated employee is not worth for an organization because he cannot provide his best, he cannot render his best. But an upgraded and updated and an improved employee, a trained employee is surely to provide his 100% best efforts in the organization, which helps to increase the productivity in an organization. Everything of the organization depends on the efficiency and enhanced skill of an employee working in the organization, and in order to enhance this efficiency and skill, one needs to be upgraded, one needs to be updated properly. So training is the organized procedure by which employees learn knowledge and skill for a definite purpose. Training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skill. Training is the process by which aptitude, skill and abilities of the employees to perform a specific jobs are increased. Training is the creation of such kind of environment where employees acquire job related knowledge, skills and attitudes. So we can call training as a systematic and continuous process. It is a systematic and continuous process which works for the enhancement of the skill and knowledge of any kind of employee. It aims at increasing the ability of the employees so that they can perform the job in an effective and efficient manner. Training can convert raw materials or raw human resources into developed human resources. So it is a journey from raw to development. It is a journey from raw human resources to developed human resources. Training improves the performance of every employee on the present jobs and prepares them for taking up new challenges, new assignment, new risk associated with any kind of job, because it enriches an employee with technical knowledges so that they can work better in the future. It is a specialized function. Training can be called as a specialized function of human resource management which is necessary to raise the skill of all level of employees of an organization. So training in every organization in any field is very necessary. Whatever may be the kind of job, training is essential because it raises the ability, it raises the performance of each and every employee of the organization. So it is compulsory to get trained. Training helps to improve the job performance. Training also helps the worker to cope up with the complex and changing environment. Now, the working environment of any company is always flexible. It is always subjected to different kind of changes according to the changing scenario of the world, challenging scenario of the world, the working atmosphere, the working assignment of any particular work changes. For example, previously we didn't have any online transaction, any online facilities going on. But today, in present scenario, online has been a part of our regular life, a part of our daily life. So we are changing our habits, we are changing our working culture. We are adopting easily ourselves into this changing online transactions, in changing online world where everything goes on online, where the payment, where all the classes are being taken online. So all these are done, all these are taking place because we are getting trained properly, we are getting upgrading ourselves properly. So likewise, in every other job, the employees needs to continuously train so that they can cope up with the changing environment of the world. That's why training is very necessary. In my next class or in my next segment, I am going to explain to you the necessity or the benefits of this training. So till then, goodbye.